I feel like everybody's kind of, or at least the returning guys, pick up on things or just sharper in general.
Yeah, I mean, to me that's been one of the biggest things coming back in this camp as opposed to last camp where everybody was learning. You know, we were still learning. We only had a spring, but now it's like, okay, we know these plays, we know these schemes. Like now it's like work to really perfect them. So I think that's the biggest difference.
Where do you feel like you're at in terms of that competition and also just the way that you've been able to kind of digest the playbook and pick up on the coaching?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I think I'm way farther along than I was last year with knowledge of the playbook and eliminating mental errors. And then as far as the competition goes, I feel like I've been playing well, but that's not something for me to really sit and worry about. That's what the coaches are here for.
What are some of the mental errors that you had to take care of?
I mean, just there might be little checks and stuff within a play that I may not have been clear on, or just little things which end up, they'll pile up and become big things. It's just, eliminating the little mistakes, and I think I've been doing well at that so far.
So, I guess, and going back to last year, and the potential that you have. I mean, it seemed like you were on the brink a couple times, and then something would happen. I mean, are you more comfortable in that regard this year? Seems like to be more smooth, more consistent.
No, I'm completely comfortable. I think that as long as I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, and this team keeps progressing like we are, I think everything's going to be fine. And I feel real good. I'm comfortable. I'm ready to go.
Jim said the other day that the young guys are really competitive, the freshmen. Heated some competitive waters, he said. Is that accurate, what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that they're all playing well, and there's definitely a learning curve, but I think that's part of having to be one of the older guys in the room. We're taking on that you guys have to be a part of this and just as competitive as we are, because this whole room makes each other better. It's not just Davion or Drake, Chris, Kareem, Kingston, Karan. Everybody has to be good.
A lot of guys have talked about Chris already. Has he stood out to you as a special, interesting talent, I guess would be the
we've got the guy who's real shifty. He's fast, he's fast, but it's still deceptive, which I haven't quite figured that one out yet for myself. But I think he's a really good player, and I think it's just like me, Drake, and Davion, like Kingston, Kareem, Chris, and Karan are all different players, and they're all real good at what they do.
You feel like you've kind of turned a corner and understand what it's going to take to succeed here?
I think so, yeah. I think it just goes back to spring ball, and I've always been the type of person, once I do it one time and you get that taste of either success or what you're supposed to do, I think it's kind of easy to follow that format.
How much of a confidence boost did that spring?
The spring game itself, everybody wants to play well. Myself included, I was happy about that, but I think it was just the overall spring itself. Just I could feel myself getting better, more comfortable and learning. So I think that's been big for me.
Assess your camp so far. Are you pretty pleased with the way you played through a week?
Yeah, I am. There's definitely things that I know I need to work on and things that I personally want to get better at, but as of today, I feel like I'm on the right track to continue to progress, and I'm going to end up where I want to be.
Different than last year? I mean, feels different to you in terms of your hierarchy and how you're picking things up?
Yeah, I would say so. I think last camp I was more working to make sure I knew what I was doing, and I was really in the playbook and trying to learn the plays. And now I know the playbook and I'm still going through it, but it's kind of tweaked to perfect things now and just be as mental error free as possible in practices.